In Mark chapter 3, we see Jesus Christ having a conversation. At the moment that he was teaching in a synagogue, somebody else shouts out that your parents and your brothers are waiting for you outside. Probably it seems like they need you. And Jesus looks around and says, who's actually my mother and who is my brother? And he says, those that are willing to do God's will. Whenever you choose to do God's will, you are actually choosing to lay down your will so that you can embrace God's will. And what that means is that you value God above everything else. You know, whether you're going to do God's will or not, actually has nothing to do with your willingness to do that will of God. It's more to do with what you value. If you value God more than anything else, then you'll be more than willing to actually do His will. But I must warn you that doing God's will is actually not easy. And sometimes doing God's will cost you. For some of you, maybe it might cost you friendships if you're going to be willing to do God's will. For some of you, it might cost you maybe an opportunity. It could be a job opportunity, business opportunity, or maybe a school opportunity because you feel like this is not really taking you on the course that God wants you to be on. And when I talk about doing God's will, I just mean that you're willing to choose God's way. You truly become Christ's friend when you're willing to glorify God above all things, when you're willing to value God above all things by doing His will.